The Wisconsin Department of Health Services issued a public advisory warning Wisconsinites about the rising number of fentanyl overdose deaths. Over the past 2 years, the number of those overdoses in Wisconsin has increased by 97%. News 8 Now's Duas Rar found out the Crosse County Medical Examiner's Office is seeing a similar trend.
Amy, last year, the Crosse County Medical Examiner's Office had 33 deaths caused by an overdose. They expect to meet and possibly exceed that record by the end of the year. So far this year, the La Crosse County Medical Examiner's Office has seen 26 overdose-related deaths. 8 of those deaths are fentanyl-related. Interim County Medical Examiner Beth Lubinsky says fentanyl has become common because of how quickly it can provide people with a high.
The dealers are trying to cut it more and more with fentanyl so that people get more of a high faster.
The larger the amount of fentanyl, the deadlier the drug can be, which is why the La Crosse County Health Department began distributing fentanyl test strips. The test strips, which were decriminalized by Governor Tony Evers, allows people to test drugs to see if they contain traces of fentanyl.
They dilute a little bit of it in water and then they put the test strip in, and then the strip shows whether or not there's fentanyl present.
Street medicine team member Sandy Brecky distributes the test strips in Huska Park every week. She says fentanyl is now appearing in every drug.
We saw marijuana laced with fentanyl at Huska Park.
Brecky says to reverse the effects of a fentanyl overdose, people are having to use more Narcan.
You might use 1 or 2 doses. Now we're using up to 6, 7 doses.
Leading to concerns about a Narcan shortage.
We're going through our Narcan rapidly.
In the meantime, Lubinsky says it's important to raise awareness about overdoses.
Just put it out there that, yeah, you have an addiction, but there's help. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
So that people can get the help they need. Lubinsky says the test strips are just one part of a harm reduction strategy. People can request free test strips from the county health department and local recovery centers.
All right, thank you, Dua. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, you can call the substance abuse hotline. The number is on your screen.